Alright everyone, Frontier has just released their highlights video for Update 8 of Planet Coaster 2, and I am pleasantly surprised. There are a lot of features here, some of which I were expecting, and some of which I had no idea were coming, but I'm thrilled nonetheless. We also have a new teaser for a Toy Factory DLC, which I'll discuss at the end of the video. With all of that out of the way, let's dive into the highlights video. The first three features are honestly not that exciting to me. However, I can understand why people might want to use them. They are the Scalable Animatronics, a new spring motion arm, and new themed blueprints. I don't think I'll use these that much, but they're cool additions nonetheless. Alright, moving on to the roller coasters. First up, we have some updates to the Sorcery Pack coasters. The Vector Become a Child coaster will now be able to have a reverse lift hill, therefore giving us the ability to make a family boomerang coaster, like Snoopy Soapbox Racers at Kings Island, or Good Gravy at Holiday World. On the Blitz/Raid and Motorbike and Sidecar coasters, the Swing Launch feature will now have the ability to stop before a launch, and the Blitz or Raid coaster will now be able to have a lift hill, which is great, and I'm very much looking forward to using all these features. Now we move on to the new non-DLC coaster options, featuring a double spine track for the Aero Looper coaster, a plankless track for the Mine Train coaster, and a launched RMC. I was not expecting this at all, and I am very happy that this is coming to the game. Now we have some new management features, including improvement to guest AI, an updated maintenance panel, and an upgrade to scenery impact on rides, as well as pricing. I'm sure that these will be more noticeable once the update hits, but overall I'm not that excited for these features, but who knows, they may end up being super helpful. Up next we have an extremely exciting feature, Snow and Thunderstorms. This is probably the thing I'm most looking forward to in this update. First up, let's go over the Thunderstorms. Thunderstorms will now cause rides to go down if they get struck by lightning, and I really hope we can have an option to permanently turn on thunderstorms for a spooky aesthetic. Same with the snow. Now let's take a look at snow. Snow will now cause guests to need warmth. You can place heaters around your park to warm them up when it's snowing. Also, pools will freeze over in the snow unless you put heaters in them. Now I'm tempted to make a water slide end on ice and see what happens. Speaking of heat, sun cream has been tweaked. It will now be a consumable with the set amount of time that it works, so guests will have to reapply it as time goes on. Now we have something really exciting. The Festive Scenery theme is returning in this update. Even though I didn't use it that much in the first game, I'll probably use it a lot in this game since this game is significantly better and prettier graphics. Maybe I'll even make a Winter Wonderland series during December. Now that we've covered everything in this free update, let's move on to the DLC teaser. First things first, let's look into the windows. In the back, we can see a parachute drop ride in the style of Toy Soldier Parachute Drop at Disneyland Paris, I think, and some kind of suspended coaster, which a lot of people have theorized is in the style of a Vekoma suspended thrill coaster, like Hall's Uberkopf at Tripsdrill in Germany. It looks like the overall theme will be a toy factory, which will be very fun to use. Maybe I can even recreate Defects 2.0 using this. The DLC will be fully revealed December 1st, which is funnily enough the day I'm getting my braces off, and the update and presumably DLC will release December 4th, so stay tuned for that. And with that, those have been my thoughts on the highlights video for Update 8 of Planet Coaster 2. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, share, and comment your thoughts on this highlights video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you for the DLC reveal. Goodbye.